my dear friends and net aspirants, welcome back to yet another video session of High Point. So this video is included in the playlist of literary theory and criticism, and that playlist, the link to that playlist is already available in the I button. You can go to there and watch it if you have missed any of the previous videos. So let's begin today's video, and today's video is about Viktor Shklovsky. See, if you remember, if you watched the previous video was about Russian formalism. We have seen major concepts and tenets related to Russian formalism, the key terms, key texts and key figures associated to Russian formalism. So after Russian formalism, we will discuss the major figures related to Russian formalism, and after that we will move on to the next theory. So the structure of this playlist will be like that. So that you may get a connection. After Russian formalism, you will be learning the figures related to the major thinkers related to Russian formalism. We will be having Viktor Shklovsky and Roman Jakobson. So this video is particularly about Viktor Shklovsky, his life and major contributions to Russian formalism, and also the major key term that he introduced in Russian formalism. This is going to be a brief video, nothing complicated is here. We have already seen this term introduced by Viktor Shklovsky while we were discussing Russian formalism. So before beginning, let me tell you the Instagram page that I possess. See, there I am sharing lot of free materials related to NTA, UGC, NET, JRF, English Language and Literature. My ID is right here. If you are interested to have all these free materials, many more we are planning there in my Instagram page. You can follow me there, and if you are not in Instagram, you can create an Instagram page and you can follow me there, because I think the NTA, UGC, NET, JRF next declaration, next notification for the exam will be coming soon. So don't wait for the last week of prior to the exam to start your learning. And also, if you want to join a WhatsApp group maintained by us, in which I'm sharing daily quiz question and answers and some study materials, and along with news and updates related to NTA, UGC, NET, then you can obviously go to the description box and click the link and join, or if not, you can directly WhatsApp me in this given number if you're interested. I'll be sharing the link to you and you can freely join, you and your friends, those who are interested. So, and if you are studying, seriously looking for some study materials which are simplified, comprehensible and well arranged, in the sense we have arranged everything chronologically. And if you have seen NTA, UGC, NET exam question paper, studying something chronologically is very important, because the questions related to arrange something in chronological order, at least you will find 3 to 5 questions related to such category of questions. So when you study something, you actually follow system and you follow the chronological order, then that will make much more easier to remember things in a chronological order for you. So we have followed that system in our website. You can go and check and have the free trial in our website, and there you can see what all we have provided. We have provided 900 plus audio lectures under 10 topics. That 10 topics comes from the NTA UGC syllabus, which is indicative, and we have divided and simplified this entire syllabus for you under 10 modules or under 10 chapters or topics. You can see all of them and have the free materials like audio lectures, and we also have provided 300 plus PDF materials there which are downloadable. You can keep them, you can read them. They are simplified, they are not lengthy PDFs and all, they are simplified, and selected topics are given as PDF materials, and also you can lively attempt the previous and practice set of question papers there on the website, and you can know your progress and mark instantly after submitting it. So after seeing all this, if you are interested, you can join from the website, and a 15% off is going on in the fee structure for the courses. So now grab it, now when it is available, grab it and have your studies early and have your materials early and be consistent. To make you consistent in your studies, we have actually 2 bonuses provided for you once you join for the courses with us. What are they? We are providing weekly tests in every Saturdays, and also we are providing personalized study guidelines, and we will be checking whether you are following those things and how far you have learned by seeing your marks and all. So we are not charging anything extra for these 2 bonuses that we are providing as of now. So if you are interested, come and join us and let's together journey towards your UGC NET JRF goals. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram too for this free materials. Okay, so this video is about Viktor Shklovsky. Viktor Shklovsky belonged to the literary theory, and he is a major thinker in Russian formalism, and he lived from 1893 to 1984. Almost 90 years he lived. So here is a picture of Viktor Shklovsky, and Shklovsky was a Russian literary theorist. See, Russian formalism evolved and developed in Russia. All those things we have seen in the previous video. The link is there in the description box, and you can, if you have missed this video, please go and watch it and come back. Okay, so he is a Russian literary theorist and critic, writer and pamphleteer, one of the major figures associated to Russian formalism, and he is praised as one of the most important literary and cultural theorists of the 20th century. And in 1916 he founded OPOYAZ. See, this expansion for this particular word, it is in Russian, so I am not giving that here, but it mainly a society for the study of poetic language. So he founded this society for the study of poetic language, and the name is OPOYAS in 1916. So remember this fact about this particular point about Viktor Shklovsky. This along with the Moscow Linguistic Circle. So this means this society for study of poetic language. So this society, which was founded by Viktor Shklovsky, and along with it Moscow Linguistic Circle. So these 2 societies together developed the critical theories and techniques of Russian formalism. The Society for Study of Poetic Language along with the Moscow Linguistic Circle, together they developed the critical theories and techniques of Russian formalism. Okay, so what are the major techniques and theories of Russian formalism? You can go and watch the previous video and come back. Now let's see his major works, Shklovsky's major works. Art as Device. Sometimes it is also known as art as technique. Okay, art as device or art as technique in the year 1917, and this book contains a chapter known as art as technique, and in which he develops his major concepts related to Russian formalism. And next work is Zoo or Letters Not About Love. Came out in 1923. Theory of Prose in 1925. Leo Tolstoy in 1963. Energy of Delusion, a book on plot, in 1981. See why I am provided with these major works. At least 5 of them he has came up with many works. Okay, so I have given only 5 major ones, because sometimes you will be asked to pick out a work which is not written by Shklovsky, which is written by Shklovsky, or arrange the words in chronological order. So in these kind of questions, knowledge about the major work of Shklovsky will be helpful, right? So that's why I have given not enormous amount or too much titles here, but I have given only the important ones. Okay, so please remember, a book title like Leo Tolstoy is given there, and you are asked to pick out which work is written by Shklovsky, and Leo Tolstoy is the correct one, then you cannot imagine and understand that the correct answer is Leo Tolstoy. So that's why I have given such unusual fact, such an interesting fact that he has written a work titled as Leo Tolstoy. So pause the video and write down the important works by Viktor Shklovsky. Now let's see his major concept. See, he has came up with this major concept of Russian formalism known as defamiliarization, which we have already discussed in the previous video, but since it is a term introduced by Viktor Shklovsky, we need to discuss it here too. So defamiliarization as a term we can find in his essay known as Art as Technique or Art as Device. He argued for the need to turn something that has become over familiar, like a cliche in the literary canon, into something revitalized. So mainly why defamiliarization we are using. So if you remember, if you have studied, just remember the points. So we are using defamiliarization to bring about literariness in a work. So there we have discussed the ordinary use of language and literary use of language. Literary language and ordinary language. We are using literary language inside a work, and we are using literary language, a particular form of language, a particular way in which we are using language in order to bring about literariness. And literariness is a thing that makes a literature, literary piece of work, a literary piece of work. Okay, so in order to make something strange, so defamiliarization means making something strange, right? So we are, you know, we have something, certain concepts are automated, certain concepts are like cliche in literary canon, which because of this recurrent usage of the same thing, so something has become cliched in literary canon. Many concepts and many things are there like cliche because of this over usage, repeated usage, over, they have become overly familiar. So when we hear something, we know that this means this. That we have discussed Dunn's example there when we were discussing defamiliarization in Russian formalism in that video, that Dunn has used an image, a metaphysical conceit of comparing a lover's consistency in love with the two legs of the compass, which is an unusual combination. This is something strange, right? So far they have never seen such a metaphorical existence of these two things. So in that way it has become defamiliarized, and that thus it will bring literariness in that whole poetry. So literariness is achieved through defamiliarization, and defamiliarization is done by using different literary devices. See, Dunn has used a metaphysical conceit as a literary device in order to bring defamiliarization and thus literariness into that poetry. Ordinary things will become extraordinary in a different light. See, the lovers and their love is portrayed in a different light, in a different concept, in a different background. It is portrayed, things related to love. It is so common in poetry, it is so common in literature, in every other genre, right? So this ordinary thing of love and consistency between lovers, it actually brought into such an extraordinary different style and different light, portrayed in a different way in connection with a metaphysical conceit of two legs of a compass, and how they be consistent with each other while they finish the circle. So that extraordinary light, that extraordinary image and conceit makes it more strange, and thus defamiliarization effect is happened and literariness occurs. So defamiliarization will bring a fresh sensation in the work of art. It will bring a fresh sensation, a freshness in the work of art. So that is the major concept. Defamiliarization is the major concept put forwarded by Viktor Shklovsky. So that's all about Viktor Shklovsky as a major thinker of Russian formalism. See, I don't want to go in elaborate, go in unnecessarily, go on discussing about him, but this is what you need to remember about Viktor Shklovsky as well as a Russian formalist thinker. Okay, so do remember these small details that I have provided there. Remember some of his major works and the chronology of that works, the things that he has done as a thinker of Russian formalism, the major concept and key terms put forwarded by Viktor Shklovsky, which is defamiliarization. Okay, so that's all about it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and if you want to join the WhatsApp group, do message me or go to the description box and click the link, and also most importantly, go and visit my website and let me know your impressions. And a 15% of your off is going on there in the free structure, and grab the offer now when it is available, and be a family, be a part of us, and let's journey towards your UGC NET JRF together. Aspire more and study more, and come back to your study materials more and more, revise them and memorize them. So let me help you in this regard. If you want, do message me if you want to know more about the courses available in the website. So that's all about it. Let me conclude this video, and If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe to it if you like this video, and follow me and comment me if you have any queries and suggestions there in the comment section. And also while you are subscribing, press the bell icon so that you don't have to miss any of the notifications when I upgrade something in my YouTube channel. So that's all guys, let me meet you in the next video session. Until then, bye bye and take care and happy learning.